The last of the Sunday games on match day 1 of the Bundesliga, Dortmund against Bayer Leverkusen. 80,000 in the Signal Iduna Park. But all eyes on two particular players. One, the return of Michael Ballack to German football. The other, Shinji Kagawa, the new darling of the south bank of the Signal Iduna Park. He's had a great impact since his arrival in the summer. We join the game in the 10th minute, and it's the home team Dortmund on the attack, and it is that man Kagawa forcing a save from Rene Adler. Leverkusen haven't done too well in their last 6 games against Dortmund. They've had no wins, 3 losses and 3 draws. 4 minutes later, Leverkusen on the attack with Dirdiok, and that one taking a deflection and coming off the post. Dirdiok in for the injured Patrick Helmes. But it was Leverkusen that were looking the more stable of the two teams in the opening minutes, and on 19 minutes, good work from Vidal and Castro. Getting the ball in the end to Tranquillo Barnetta, and the Swiss international opening the scoring for Leverkusen's season. Vidal, as ever, very tenacious in the tackles. Barnetta in the right place at the right time. Hits it low in the corner. Weidenfeller, no chance, coming through the legs of his defender. And then there was uproar. Just a couple of minutes later, the throw-in from Orvo Moyela, which he gets back. Clearance from Hüppier. The head-on by Goetze, and there's Kale to stick the ball in the back of the net. But Carsten Kadach, the referee's assistant, raising his flag for offside. And it's a tight one. Is that offside when Goetze heads that ball forward? A difficult decision. But referee Florian Mayer saying no goal, and then to add insult to injury, the very next minute, Leverkusen take it up the other end, and Renato Augusto scores his first of the season to make it 2-0 to the visitors. Jupp Heynckes, his coach, delighted. Leverkusen went 24 games last season without defeat, setting a new record. Have they got that in their sights this season? But after just 22 minutes, they were 2 goals up. On the half-hour mark, Dortmund trying to get back into it. And a shot from Şahin, cleared by Rene Adler. Şahin, the youngest ever Bundesliga player when he made his debut a few years back. 6 minutes to go for the break, and a chance for Grosskreutz. Not a lot to see in this game from Lucas Barrios, but that was one of his better moments, the chesting on. Grosskreutz unable to keep his shot down. 2 minutes to go until the half-time. Renato Augusto getting the cross in, but nothing really to worry Weidenfeller. Japanese fans watching Shinji Kagawa. He had a very good game. In the second half, there he is, getting a shot away. Adler blocking it, but not cleanly. He looks to have been a very useful signing in the summer for Jurgen Klopp's Dortmund. Just before the hour mark, free kick from Şahin, forcing another save from Rene Adler. Both of these teams with the return leg of their Europa League qualifier to come. And they're both still in the German FA Cup, the DFB Pokal. But of course, as Dortmund pushed forward, trying to get back into the game, it did leave gaps at the back. Stefan Kiesling. Nice takedown. Couldn't get his knee over the ball. Jurgen Klopp seemed to see the writing on the wall in this game. Not a happy man at all. 10 minutes to go. Dortmund still desperately trying to get something. Good effort here from Marcel Schmelzer. He kept it down, but he couldn't get it past René Adler. So in the end, a disappointing start for Borussia Dortmund, but Bayer Leverkusen absolutely delighted to get off to an away win. That's 3 points already in the bag. Final score, Dortmund 0, Leverkusen 2. And here are all the results from match day 1 of the Bundesliga. Great start for Bayern Munich, 2-1 against Wolfsburg. St. Pauli and Kaiserslautern getting off to great starts, the new promoted teams. Hanover getting a very, very worthwhile 3 points against Frankfurt. The draw between Gladbach and Nuremberg will satisfy both sides. Bremen caught a hammering, Hamburg get 3, Stuttgart get embarrassed, and Bayer Leverkusen getting 3 points away from home. That affects the table like this. Well, it's only match day 1, but fans of Hoffenheim, St. Pauli and Kaiserslautern, as well as Mainz and Leverkusen, will be very happy indeed that their teams are up in the European spots. Whether they'll be there at the end of the season is another matter altogether. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, well, there you are. You don't often see Werder Bremen in 18th place. Dortmund, Stuttgart, Cologne, Freiburg, Frankfurt. It's a long season. There's another 33 games, so they won't be worrying just yet. Coming up for you next weekend, this is the lineup of games. The ones we'll be bringing you live on Friday, Kaiserslautern against Bayern Munich. On Saturday, Schalke against Hanover and St. Pauli against Hoffenheim. Sunday, it's Leverkusen against Borussia Mönchengladbach and Stuttgart against Borussia Dortmund. Well, that's all from the Bundesliga for this week. From my colleagues Gary Preston and Alex Sisto and me, Phil Bonney, thanks for watching. Join us again next time and be there when the whistle blows on thrills, spills and action from the Bundesliga like these.